Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, global mining risks are holding back projects. The Chamber of Mines and traditional leaders set up a committee to tackle mining problems. And DRDGold CEO Niël Pretorius says South Africa needs job creators. Resource nationalism, skills shortages and insufficient infrastructure continued to weigh on the global mining sector, says advisory firm Ernst & Young head of mining Abby Chikane.
The top 10 risks that you are referring to are, the top one is resource nationalism. And just remember for a minute that resource nationalism is not necessarily nationalization. Nationalization is just a component of resource nationalism. The second one is skills shortage, of which most of the reports that I've gone through, annual reports and risk reports of all these top 10 mining companies and the rest of them, also agree that there is a challenge at the level of skills. And of course, infrastructure access. In the past, governments used to play a critical role in developing that infrastructure, but gradually these governments are beginning to pull back, and they believe that mining companies should invest in these infrastructures.
The Chamber of Mines and the Congress of Traditional Leaders of South Africa have set up a task team to address the challenges facing the country's mining sector.
We are keen to see to the finding of a solution to the strikes that are taking place, most of which are of an illegal nature. And we want to be able to make our contribution to ensure that mine workers go back to work, are productive, and that the processes that are set in place, both in terms of policy and also in terms of legislation, are respected and are used in order to achieve the desired goals.
South Africa has moved past the point of job creation and needs to move into creating job creators, says surface gold mining company DRDGold CEO Niël Pretorius.
Social capital has become the real responsibility of every South African, social capital and development in particular. If you think that you can just manage your own little group of people, then I think you are deluded, because in South Africa the job is just simply too big for government. They don't have the resources, they don't have the people, they don't have the skills to adequately cover the entire field. So unless we create as corporates little pockets of stability, little pockets of excellence, and Barry de Block, who's here, who's in charge of our HR, will tell you a little bit about what we're doing at EBTA and bringing maths and science, not just teachers but also to children. If you don't do that, then there will be another generation of South Africans that are incapable of providing employment to other South Africans.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.